Hello everyone, my name is DevinGuy217 and today I am going to be doing a mapping tutorial. Since I just reached 50 subscribers, maybe we could reach 100 soon, I don't know. Probably not, but so basically we're gonna do a mapping tutorial. First you wanna get paint.net. No, you don't wanna do this, but you wanna go to getpaint.net. Then you click download, which are right here. And then I'm just gonna, and you're gonna be brought to paint.net.pdnllc. Now you're gonna click this, and it's gonna download it. So now that you got paint.net, you need a map. So you can make one yourself, which I did for my alternate history of the USA, because it's usually hard to find a good USA map for mapping. But there's these two good websites. If I can find it. There's the blank. You could just search up, or I'm pretty sure the future of Europe. The future of Europe's. Yes. The future of Europe's wiki. And you can find maps here. Or you could, or as I said, you could just search up maps. Huh. But anyways, let's say you wanted a Europe map. Just get a Europe map online. And then you could always recolor it, you know. Make sure it doesn't have a watermark. But since I already have one sitting here, I'm going to use it as an example, which I have never used in one of my mapping videos. It's Drex's map of Europe without names. So basically you're going to want names, obviously. There actually was a couple videos I saw without names, which is fine. But then you could always write the names in yourselves. Like so. I do suggest putting them on different layers, just so you can change the rotation and stuff like that, and do that without the map getting messed up. Like this. Now, I usually have like the that old effect on my mapping videos, which which I suggest you should wait until you're more experienced with mapping, or at least you know the basics. Of mapping. So I guess that really didn't make any sense, but you know. basically you get it. You just I'll go back to say what I was saying earlier. The old paper effect, I don't suggest unless if you oh, you also want to turn anti-aliasing off. I forgot. But as I was saying, I don't suggest doing it unless if you know the basics of mapping. I'm not gonna fill in all the names because that's just a waste of time. Because I'm not gonna be using this for my AFOE Season 2. I already have the map. And basically, you also want to find a good spot to put the text. I suggest using this tool, keeping it as a rectangle. I usually use 2 or 3 as the border width. Actually, draw a square at the edge of the screen like that. And then if you want to do the flag, you know, make a box in the corner, or if you want to do the name, just draw a line on top like that, so it divides it. And then if you also wanted to do the year, just make a box like so. Oh yeah, and also you don't have to do letters. You could do country balls, which I did in the later episodes of my alternate future of Europe, which will be continuing with the country balls. But yeah, then you want to get a gray, which I don't suggest using the base gray. Make it lighter like that. Nice effect. Better than the not effect. It just looks better in general than the dark gray, in my opinion. So after you have that, I'm gonna show you how to make a war. I'm just gonna quickly make a folder for this. So I have something to save it in. I usually just save my slides, as I like to call them, as numbers. So 1. And then you want to undo the flatten. I also want to save them as a PNG. So basically, now you want to do wars. What I'm going to do is the reunification of Czechoslovakia. So basically, if you're doing the names, I just write it up top above the line. I'm just gonna ignore the year right now. Then you just write the text, and you also want to make the country, the borders filled in white, so you know they're talking. I'm just gonna get through this part very quickly so we could get to the war. Alright. Then use the dropper. This is how I get rid of the text. You want to select add, which you could select multiple selections at the same time, and then you just paint it in so the text is gone. And then you also do the same with the terrain color, I guess you could call it. And then you basically just keep on making the conversations, the alliances. Like, say if you want to make, it's not that hard, but you just make a box with the color of the alliance, name of the alliance up top, or the abbreviation, and then you would color the countries in the alliance that same color instead of the normal green, or whatever color you'd like to use for the countries. Oh, caps lock was on. I'm just gonna keep this very basic for beginning mappers. This is just a small tutorial on how to map, because 50 subscribers, there will be more frequent streams, not every day, but more frequent streams. I just got out of school. Good. And then you just do the same thing. Okay. Alright, now that we're done with that, so I'm making Czech Republic declare war on Slovakia. Usually the attacker is red and the defender is blue. Alright, now that you have that, once again, save it as the slide number. And then now to the fun part, in my opinion. So take the light red, this one, you click more right there. I will also link paint.net in the description so you can get it easily. Now, now you're gonna, I draw a line. This is how I like doing it. Some people just use the recolor tool, which just colors that specific. No. Some people like using this tool. I usually don't. I just do this. And color in where the attackers is like attacker or defender is gaining territory. And you also want to put the tolerance on 0 so it doesn't go out of the line. Then you want to save as 6. And you don't have to do this next step. I just recommend doing it because it looks cleaner. You color the lighter reds, this red right here, the one above the dark red. You do that. In my opinion, it just looks nicer. A lot nicer. So, yes. And then if you're also doing the defender, gaining the occupation territory, I guess. Occupation. The occupation of the land. Then I recommend using this for first gaining it, and then this one for the next slide. Now, since you know how to do this, I'm gonna speed it up. So yeah. Uh, I just noticed that I have actually messed up. I used my custom red. You can make your own red, but I usually I did I when I first started mapping, I didn't know that there was the lighter red. So if you do mess up, then it's fine. You could, if you don't have like the special effects, you could just recolor it like this. Simple as that. And then for the other one, you just open it again. Simple as that. Now I'm just gonna go back into time lapse and yeah. Alright. Now I'm going to make Slovakia surrender. You don't have to make them surrender. You could just do this process over and over again until they have very small chunk of territory. Now, as you can see, I'm pretty sure I saved it. Yes, I have saved this slide. So now we are going to make Slovakia surrender. And now you are getting close to the end of making your first war on mapping. Now what I like to do with this is I make both of the countries white, or the territory that the country is gaining. You don't have to make them annex the country. I erase the names or name of the two countries or country. Save it. Now next, I erase the border between those two countries. And if the country's annexing a certain part, I draw a new border, and then I save this again. And then next, I write the name of the country. The new country, or the same country if they just annexed it. How much you want to bet I spelt Slovakia wrong? Yes, I did. Hey. Slovakia. Well, I'm sorry if you live in Slovakia and you're watching this video and you can understand English. I spelt it wrong. I feel stupid now. But anyway, that's about it with actually making it. And then of course just recolor it green or whatever aligns the countries in. Something selected. What? Why? Oh, never mind. Alright, now save this as your last slide. Now, you want to get Windows Movie Maker if you don't have it. Microsoft actually did remove it in 2012 or 10 or something. No, 2016. I know it was pretty recent. But, so you want to, I'll leave the link of where I got it in the description. No virus because I have it and my computer's fine. Now you want to drag all your files into Movie Maker. And you want to select the crossfade animation, apply to all, and I usually suggest making them a half a second long, which is quick. Now it's time for timing the slides. Alright, so first slide. Edit. I usually make it 2 seconds. Next slide. I'm just going to zoom out. Next slide, which is Slovakia or Czech Republic talking. Make it 3 seconds. Or a little bit longer so you can actually read the text. My earlier videos actually did have the problem of the text going too quickly. And then when it's a short text, just do it shorter, of course. And then like that, I'm gonna go 3 again. And then if you want a quick war, you know, I usually make the war duration 1 second. Because, you know, quick war. I actually kind of like making the war animation quick. You know, I don't know. It's kind of, I like seeing it go by quickly. Alright, now it's saying I surrender. 3 seconds. Let's make this 2 seconds. 2 seconds and 2 seconds. 20 seconds with only 16 slides. I say that's pretty good. It doesn't matter of the length. And we are just going to see how our final project is. And if yours looked like that, that's pretty good for first starting off mapping. It's just a quick video. People call these war simulations, which it is a simulation. It's not a full series. So yeah, that's how to start mapping. Basic. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you wanted to learn how to map, my name's Diamond217, and peace out. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Don't listen to that. Peace out. Don't leave. I forgot one of the most important things. The music. For this one, we're gonna use, it's not gonna be very dramatic. We're gonna use Phoenix music, Guardians of the Earth, which is pretty good for mapping. And music options, you want to go to slow for the beginning and fast for the out. And then also, if you want to, you can add a title. This video is not meant to be political or offensive. Offensive. Oh my god, I can't spell. Offensive. Oh my. I'm so stupid. Ah, it's an I. I feel so stupid right now. This video is not meant to be political or offensive. It is just for fun. Except, that's what you'd put at the beginning of a mapping video, which sometimes I forget. Now this is with the music. The quality's bad. You could barely see it, but there it goes. They're killing each other. And that is basically it. Then you wanna, hold on, I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. And then you wanna save the movie. I spelled Slovakia right. And then MPEG-4, that is MP4. Save it. And it's gonna render and all that stuff. It's quick because it's short. And it is done. So, that is it. That's how to map. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's Diamond217, and once again, thank you for 50 subscribers. Next live stream, maybe we can hit 55. And then 60. Anyway, my goal for at least the end of the summer, at least the end of the year, maybe by the end of the summer, is to hit 100 subscribers. Maybe we could do it, probably not, but that would be huge for me. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. And so yeah, thank you all so much for watching. My name's Diamond Guy 217, and peace out.